It's another Tom Sad Stories. Sad Stories with Tom.
For real.
Especially as a kid, being able to make money, be able to spend money, be able to manage money. That's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
I wish that was something I had when I was a kid because my parents said, "Hey, you want to sell corn?" No.
Yeah.
And then they made me do it anyways. And they go, well, here's your $15 for the week or the 2 weeks, whatever the fuck it was. It was the lowest. It was like, it was no money. And it was just basically just doing it. And they're like, here's a little bit of money. And I'm like, oh, that's awesome. I got to buy a comic book. I remember one time, I remember one time there was because Batman Forever was coming out or some shit like that was coming out. And there was a magazine dedicated to nothing but that movie. And I was like, hey, Mom, can I have an advance on my paycheck so I can get this $4 fucking thing? And she's like, yeah, but, you don't make much. And I'm like,
The next week you got shit.
I got shit. Yeah, I remember that. And my parents thought that they could fucking open a goddamn store in a place that always failed. I think it was there was a legit grocery store there because they bought it with a bunch of fucking coolers and shit that were nasty as fuck. They made me clean it out. It was fucking horrendous.
I didn't know all that because every time you said something about selling corn, I always just envisioned you like those trucks beside the road.
That's what it was.
Oh, okay.
Because they had the building right there, but there was a parking lot.
Okay.
So my dad had a truck and he loaded up and he had a sign saying corn for sale.
Where'd you get the corn?
I don't remember. Some fucking farm guy. Some farmers, I don't remember. Because I remember going and getting watermelons a few times because they would sell watermelons. And I remember having to go to the field and pick it and pass it to my mom and pass it to my dad and put it in the fucking... I remember that clear as day.
Oh, shit.
So the corn was, I think, the same type of situation.
So I wonder if they bought that outright or...
That's what they did.
Okay, they bought it outright and then they sold it.
They sold it to make a fucking profit off it.
Yeah. I was
Which
just
never worked! Because guess what? My mom and dad, they don't own a fucking grocery store. And it's hard for me to eat corn to this day. And it was dead. It was summertime.
Oh, yeah.
It was hot as fuck.
That.
And that's why I was... Because I remember one time, because I would sit on the tail with the corn.
Yeah.
And I would just read comic books. And then fucking one day, it was so hot. I was like, fuck this. I sat in the cab. And I don't remember having the windows up, but I remember I had to have them up. So I might have had the truck on, getting AC. I don't know. I fell asleep, and I remember someone tapping on something. I woke up, and I was like, "What?" And they're like, "Yeah, you're selling us corn here?" I was like, "Yeah." They're like, "Well, we want to buy some." This guy wanted to buy some. I'm like, "Okay, cool."